Hi there, and welcome back to Blue Ocean English. This is the first lesson in a series called English Food is Awesome. Now I know you're thinking English food is famous all over the world for being bad, but I don't agree. I think real English food is awesome. In fact, it's my mission to show you that English food is awesome. I think the real problem is that English restaurants are bad. They're better now, but in the past, very bad. And this is the food that foreign people eat when they visit England. So the restaurants are bad. You think all our food is bad because you eat bad food. I understand. But here's the thing. If you came to my nan's house and ate the food that she cooked, you would think English food is awesome. So in this series, I'm going to show you how to make lots of fantastic English dishes. And hopefully I can show you some nice words and phrases in English too. Then you can try to make these dishes at home and you'll stop thinking that English food is terrible. You'll start to understand I'm right and English food is awesome. Are you ready? English breakfast. So just a few things to say about English breakfast before we begin. The first thing is a lot of people think that we eat this all the time, like every morning we have an English breakfast, but this isn't true. For most people, maybe every week or on a Sunday or maybe once every 2 weeks, people would have an English breakfast. The second thing is, it's not just for breakfast. We don't just eat an English breakfast in the morning. You can have it at lunchtime or even in the evening. The third thing is that we don't call it an English breakfast. If you ever visit England and you want to have an English breakfast, what you need to ask for is a fry-up. And we call it a fry-up because basically everything is fried. All the food is fried in oil in a frying pan. And the fourth thing is the secret to making a good English breakfast is all about the timing, to get all the ingredients ready and warm at the same time so you can serve it all together. So I will show you how to cook all of the ingredients so they're ready together at the same time, because we have lots of different ingredients that all take different amounts of time to cook. So the way you cook the food, the sequence that you do it in is important so that everything is ready together at the end. Ingredients. The amount of ingredients depends on how many people, how hungry you are. Sausages, egg, bacon, mushrooms, baked beans, white bread, black pudding. If you don't know what black pudding is, or maybe it's impossible for you to find black pudding. Black pudding is pig's blood cooked with onions, pepper, salt, and mixed spices. It's like a sausage, and it's a traditional food from the north of England, but we often have it with a fry-up. So let's look at the method. How do we make an English breakfast? Heat the oven. We're going to use that to keep the food warm. So first we start with the thing that takes the longest amount of time, and that's the sausages. So you can fry the sausages, but it makes a big mess. When you cook sausages, the oil spits everywhere. Spits is when the oil sprays out of the pan and makes a big mess. And so it's probably better to cook the sausages under the grill or in the oven. And if you cook them under the grill, you need to turn them often, and they take maybe 10 or 15 minutes. And make sure they are cooked well in the middle. After you have the sausages cooking, you need to begin frying the bacon and the black pudding. 3 tablespoons of oil in the frying pan. These both need 2 or 3 minutes on high heat for each side. So turn them after 2 or 3 minutes. When the bacon and black pudding is cooked, put it in the oven to keep it warm. Next is the mushrooms. So peel and slice the mushrooms, wash them, then put 2 tablespoons of oil in the frying pan and fry the mushrooms for about 4 minutes. You can add salt and pepper, also rosemary is good. When the mushrooms are cooked, you can put the mushrooms in the oven to keep them warm. We also need to cook the baked beans. So we cook the baked beans in a saucepan on a medium heat for 4 minutes, and you need to stir often. so keep stirring the beans during the time it's cooking. Next is the fried eggs. So again, a couple of tablespoons of oil in the pan. I like to turn my eggs over and cook them on both sides, but everyone cooks their eggs differently. And again, when the eggs are fried and ready, put them in the oven to keep them warm. And then the last thing is the fried bread. So put 2 tablespoons of oil in the frying pan, put the slices of bread in the frying pan and cook the bread until it is golden brown. Turn the bread so that it does not burn. Make sure there is always oil in the frying pan. So that's it, a full English breakfast, or as we would say, a proper fry-up. So there's the recipe for today. I hope you give this recipe a try and enjoy English food, and you'll begin to realise English food is awesome. I hope you enjoyed the lesson, and I'll see you again next time. Here we are, just another typical English summer day. Just before I go, it's just me doing everything here at Blue Ocean English. So if you like what I'm doing and you want to see more, please don't forget to leave a comment. Maybe you have an idea for a video or a nice background picture that you'd like to see, or share this video with a friend. The best way for you to say thank you is to hit the like and subscribe buttons, and check out my merchandise, all the nice things you can buy, t-shirts, hats. You can also check out our great books on Amazon. There's 3 phrasal verb books, An Ocean of English phrasal verbs, each book with 200 examples, a lovely picture and 3 clear examples of how we use each phrase. And then 3 books for idioms. They're called An Ocean of English Idioms. Also 3 books with 600 idioms, 200 in each book, all with a picture and 3 clear examples of how we use each idiom. Thank you very much for watching, and wherever you are, try to feel English today.